Carol Roth is with us right now, best-selling author of The Entrepreneur Equation. Carol, thanks for being with us.
Tracy, great to be back.
So tell us, a lot of people are home, started these small businesses during the recession. Now it's time. Economy's starting to turn. The consumer might actually get back out there again. How do we expand?
So one of the things that's really important, Tracy, for people who have something that looks a little bit more like a job is to focus on something that looks a little bit more like a business. And that means getting help. For some reason, everybody thinks help is truly a four-letter word, but it's not. We only have 24 hours in a day, and there's only so much we can do, and we all want to do things like sleep and watch television from time to time. So it's really important to get help, whether that's an employee, an outsourced service provider, or even a virtual assistant, somebody who can actually help you take what you have from a job to a business.
But if I don't have the money to hire anybody, how do I do that?
It's really, really challenging in certain respects, but what's really great is that technology has now opened up the ability to work with people all over the world, sometimes at really great prices. And so there are wonderful websites, Tracy, things like Fiverr. I don't know if you've ever heard of Fiverr,
No.
but the question used to be, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Well, now I guess the question is, what would you do for $5? Because you can go on Fiverr, and there are people who are doing everything from, designing logo to help you with research projects, and they'll do it for $5. So by using technology to collaborate, that's one really great way that you can actually do this at a low cost. Another thing, Tracy, that makes a lot of sense is to partner. It used to be that we like to compete, and now it's all about collaboration for businesses. So sometimes you can work with another business that services the same customer base and have 1 + 1 = 3. You can look at coming up with different products together, different services, or just market to each other's clients as a way to really expand both of your businesses at a really low cost.
Another thing you say is to expand by outsourcing. So you're saying if I can't do it myself, payroll, things like that, let's just outsource it, pay a fee, and be done.
I do think that that's the case, Tracy. We aren't perfect at everything, and we're so used to doing everything ourselves, and sometimes we have to just say, okay, somebody else may not be willing or able to do it exactly the same way that I can do it, but that doesn't mean that we cannot pursue progress over perfection. And I know this is something that I've personally struggled with. It's something that a lot of people at the CarolRoth.com community struggle with, and so I have a really great way to get in the mindset for outsourcing, and that's by having what I call a paper assistant. So if you're not used to delegating tasks, what you do is you take a piece of paper. It can literally be on your computer, it can be on your desk, and as you have tasks that you think really aren't the best use of your time, well, write it on this paper. So it could be answering a certain email, it could be doing certain social media tasks or updating your blogs. You start putting it on this piece of paper, and that does a couple things for you. One, it really gets you in that mindset of how to delegate these tasks. And then at the end of the day, you have this job description. It basically tells you the kind of person you're looking for, so that when you do outsource, or even if you bring that person in-house, you know exactly what it is that you're looking for.